One, go.
Hi, my name is Emma Strawn, and I worked on the sounds.
Hello, my name is Caleb Murray. I worked on images and road work.
My name is Joel Williams, and I worked on road work, utilities, and calling the functions for main.
My name is Ricardo Perez. I worked on traffic and road work.
All right. In config, we import Pygame. We use the function load to load all of our images. It's in a dictionary, as you can see. Sounds. Onto Emma.
So, I made the codes for the sounds, and I got all my sounds from pixabay.com. Then we have the variables below. We have variables for resolution, colors, min and max speed, and also the lane width. Oh, and the grass width, sorry, yeah.
All right, so for traffic, we have the class traffic, and we initialize the variables for the user car rectangle, the user car surface. We added the user car image and transformed it to scale. And then we made list for the obstacles, speed, and created the variables for the lane positions. And then just below that, we have the X positions, which is just a list of the lane positions. And then we have a for loop for X and X positions. It just creates one obstacle per lane. And for every iteration of that loop, you have a rect placed at the X position. The rect is specified to be at the X position and the car width and height. The surface will be a random image. The speed will be a random speed. Just below that, you have the definition function for the random speed. It's just the random integer function for speed min and speed max. Under that, you have the function for random image that just chooses a random image from the list that we have earlier in the dictionaries. And then you have update obstacles that just creates the obstacle cars that come at you. So what it is doing is that for each car, it'll move down at a random speed. Once it reaches the bottom of the screen, it'll reset position. Once it resets position, it'll reset to another random image and another random speed to come at you. And then the final function is just drawing the user car itself.
Onto road work. We have initialized, Pygame, systems, config, Pygame mixture, imported traffic, game folder, and utilities. Okay. Yo. Pygame, set display to car game. That's the name of our game. Function collision. This is the car. If the car hits obstacle, it will print collision detected and return true. For class road work, this is for displaying our grass. Grass to the left and grass to the right. This is our grass surface. Fill it green because grass is green. And we load the background image, our background road. Function for drawing grass just draws the grass onto the screen, and draw road is building our background. Onto Joel for user movement.
All right, our user movement function, basically taking our previous function or classes and functions, helping them with the current function, having a score set for progressive storage, started.tiga for the time, our loop, understanding the user want to exit or not, the key input, getting the keys of the user for if the user wants to escape, press escape, they'll exit the game. This part where we have our keys for our A and D, where it is basically trying to get the user's input. If A, if D, then the position, right? This will determine the direction of where the user is going, but also specifying the boundary for them. They'll also play a sound, swipe when movement is occurred. Down where our channel is now, two different sounds were being played were overlapping. So then we had to make specific channels. So if collision done, then both of these channels will play. For our utilities, please go utilities. Starting from the top, we have our display window. That's our starting. Split the screen, have our overlay for the actual game, prepping the text, getting the text for the screen and any other overlay for the screen of the game, leading their specific positions, flipping and registering event holding or event wait, holding the game from starting. If done, press any key, play sound, and the game will start. Lastly, failure. This is just our ending screen where it will tell the user that they've crashed or lost. Then whatever buttons press or key down, it will return the function as either restart or quit. Let's go back to row work. Now we have our variable question. If question is restart, then we iterate the function, user movement. Else, if it's not restart, then we just quit the game.
Traffic object update obstacles, road that draw road, drawing the road on the screen, grass, drawing the grass on the screen, and traffic object drawing the cars, obstacles. Elapsed time, that's how we get the time in the game. Timer surf, font render, this the timer in the game. In the top right, score depending on the elapsed time. There it is. Score surf and screen.blitz, score surf, blending the score on the screen. Play game.flip, updating the screen, and plot.tick 60 is 60 frames.
All right, lastly, for our main, we're just basically calling functions from our previous files. So then the game can iterate through the display window, bring up the text and the prep text for the user to press any button, then wait for the user's input to press down on the key, and then we play the game.
All right. The demo is on my end. Okay. On my screen, it says press move A or D to move. Press any key to start. Press any key. And I'm moving the user player with A and D, dodging all the cars on the road. The timer's in the top right, ticking, and the score is in the top right as well. Timer's in black, score's in white. If I get hit by a car, crash sound will play. It will display you have crashed, text, press R to restart or press Q to quit. My score displays at the bottom, 15-13. If I press R, it will restart the game, like so. Notice that we have well over more than 10 blended surfaces. We have more than 2 noises. We have a road as the surface, the grass as the surface, the background, all the cars, the text, everything. Files for timer and score, all PNGs and sound effects. And if I apparently crash into a car, I quit the game.